Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Also, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word in all truth and all sincerity. And, the brother and I were just talking about several different things, and one of the main topics that was brought out was how you're going to have a lot of agents trying to come into the camp, whether they be actual paid agents, working for Esau Edom, or they could just be bug outs, man. They're working for the spiritual spiritual Satan, man. Because you got a lot of guys that are gonna start coming around, and they're gonna proclaim that they believe in the truth, that they've been listening and learning for few months, a year, but they're not really on the same page, man. They're not on the as the scriptures say, having one mind, one accord. Okay, they're they're there to fulfill their ego, maybe. They want to have friends, because you got a lot of guys like that. They just want to have friends because they've always felt like a outsider, I guess you could say.
They just for the fucking bread.
Yeah.
The bread and fish.
Yeah, you got a lot of guys trying to come into this truth to make profit, man. Make merchandise. It's so it will. I guess we just pull out that scripture in John. 1 John.
1 John 4:1 says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yahweh."
Yeah, so it says, "Beloved, don't believe in every spirit, but try the spirits." Okay, you can't sit there and say, "Oh, this guy's a man of the Lord," just because he has the right attire on. He's got his garment. He's got a nice beard. He says, "Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahshua Barakatah." You can't say that's a man of the Lord. You got to try him out. You got, as the scriptures say in Sirach, you have to prove a friend. And you got to do that. How do you prove a friend? You test them, you ask them questions, see where they're at in the spirit, watch them from afar, see how they're interacting with you and the brothers around you, those that are in the camp. Okay, those are just to name a few things. All right.
It doesn't say but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world.
Yeah, Salaki, excuse me. It says, yeah, because there's many false prophets that are going out into the world. And as you can see, as we get closer to Yahweh Shai's, second, return, his second coming, you see more and more false prophets, all right? Whether they be these pastors at these, churches, or whether they call themselves Israelites, because there's a lot of camps out there, and a lot of them aren't, real prophets. And some of them even use the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, but they're not a true prophet. They're not a true watchman. They're not set up by Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? They're doing everything for, strife and contention, as the scriptures say, vainglory, whatever it may be, all right? They're not doing this out of truth and sincerity, all right? Is there any more to that?
Yeah, let me see. Says, hereby know ye that, it's like, hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh. Hey, because some of these people, they don't believe Yahweh Shai came.
Yeah.
They don't believe. Really, they don't just believe in the volume of the book, man. So
which
to speak.
Is Yahweh Shai.
Con.
He's the word.
Con. If one thing is off, it's all off.
Con. Because you got a lot of these Israelites that are Old Testament only, and you could disprove them non-stop, cut them non-stop, but they still resist, and they still fight, man. They're like the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man, who didn't want to believe in Yahweh Shai when he was on the scene. They're the same people. Yeah, they knew about the law. Yes, they knew certain things, the history. but they had no they weren't spiritual. They didn't understand prophecy. All right, they didn't get that gift. You know. Is there more to that, or?
No, I got the other one you quoted though. It's Sirach 6 and 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Because that's you know, shit, like how the brother was saying, you know, brothers might come up, shalom, you know, just on some typical shit, like may they know the name of the Lord, coming up, says all the right things. Hey, but there's literal agents in this thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta really be doing, like, you gotta really in a sense go pay your brother, man. Make sure brothers are on point, doing the work, you know, not falling off. Not only for newcomers, but even brothers in the truth, man.
That's right. You know, and it's just not always about, you know, knowing scriptures and, you know, maybe knowing the Hebrew, things like that. You know, you gotta really pay attention to the conduct. You know, that's a huge thing right there. Conduct.
Yeah.
If a brother, you know, is, you know, being disobedient, being unruly. I'm trying to think of a few other things. You know, just not being spiritual, being, you know, carnal. Hey man, you gotta watch out for that guy. You know, he might not be a man of the Lord. You know, because there's, you know, a lot of people that come and go, as the scriptures say. You know, I think it's in the Gospels where it talks about, you know, many are called, few are chosen. There's gonna be a lot of people that come into this, but they, you know, fizzle out. You know, whether it be a few months, you know, a year, maybe even a few years. Not everybody that's called into this is chosen. You know, and you know, for brothers out there, you know, just really, you know, watch, you know, what's going on, especially these newcomers, you know, because as time keeps going by, you know, this Israelite, I guess you call it a movement. Salaki for the lack of words, but you know, for this this awakening. There we go. I'm gonna use that term. This Israelite awakening. You know, a lot of people are coming in now, man. You know, because it's all over, you know, obviously on YouTube. You see it on, you know, Facebook, Instagram, and it's even like getting on, you know, these media outlets, man, such as you know, Vice, you know, such as BET, man. Okay, a lot of people know who the Israelites are now, and a lot of people are want to join it because it's a fad to them. Sounds good. Looks good, because, you know, you got a lot of camps that, you know, they got the nice garments. They have, you know, family. They show videos where they're hanging out with their families, having barbecues, you know, things like that. You know, but really, man, look, we're in some serious times. We're not here for games. We're not here to make friends. Hey, we're here for salvation. We're fighting for our salvation, because things are about to get real ugly, chaotic, and you know, and a lot of distress is coming, man. You know.
Yeah. It says, you know, I'm gonna read this one. This Sirach 27:3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. And the fear of the Lord is a big thing with all Israel, man. Like, do they respect the hierarchy, the order that Yahweh Shem Shai set up? You know, keeping the commandments. Not only, like, when I say commandments here, the ones that are written, but even if a brother, like, tells you to do something, you know, no backbiting and murmuring, stuff like that. You know. It says as when one sifteth with a sieve, the refuse maineth, so the filth of a man is in his talk. Yeah, man, I remember in the world, my auntie had told me that a long time ago, like, a person will tell you who they are if you listen to them talk long enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just one of Jake's biggest downfalls, man. They always want to fucking talk when they should be listening, you know. It says the furnace proveth the potter's vessel, so the trial of a man is in his reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so a lot of the time these people, these agents that come up, whether it be agent for Esau, agent for Satan, a spy sent, they a lot of times they just expose themselves, man.
Yep, they spill the beans, man.
Yep.
Through that speech.
It says, the fruit declareth if the tree have been dressed, So the utterance of a man. So it says, so the utterance of a man. So is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man. And, you know, we can tell by basically your works, man. You know, what do they say? Actions speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm.
It says, praise no man before thou hearest him speak, for this is the trial of men. You know, and it's another one that says, basically, bring not every man in thy house.
Yeah, that's a beautiful scripture.
Let me see if I grab that one.
Yeah, and you know, the brother quoted it. Hey, you got you know, brothers in this truth who've, you know, been in the camps for, you know, some time, who've you know, you have an established camp, and you can't just bring these newcomers, you know, to your houses to, you know, maybe a gathering with the brother, and right away, man, you just can't be you know, having your doors open like that. Okay? Because who knows, you know, who they work for? Like you know, we've been talking about, whether they be working for, you know, Esau, Edom, or whether they be working for spiritual, you know, Satan, man. You know, you just can't just have your, you know, your doors open like that. You know, it's rough out here, man. You know, you can't trust everybody.
Wise.
Yeah, it's not wise. And if we could get it later, it talks about how the days are evil, man. So we basically be circumspect. It's in the book of Galatians. We could probably get that maybe next.
Okay.
You got that scripture or no?
Yeah, this Sirach 11:29. It says, bring not every man into thy house, for a deceitful man hath many trains. Yeah, man, because you just can't, just because somebody say, oh yeah, you know, they fear the Lord, praise Yahweh, all praises Yahweh Shemir Shai. It's like, you got to really prove this person, man. You can have plenty of people who know the name of the Lord and call upon the name of the Lord in that time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at when we were going through all those afflictions, man. You know, how long did it take them when we got out of Egypt to go back to fucking praising idols, worshiping idols? Not long at all. Look, we had to walk through the desert 40 years just for the non-believers, the old, to die off. You know, and they seen the miracles, man. You know, you have people who gonna come around just because literally they just want to eat, or they see the miracles, they see a big gathering, you know, for safety and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, you fucking, a lot of these people are gonna still be non-believers, man. Even still, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Revelation 9. Even seeing it, man, they still gonna be cursing and blaspheming.
Mm-hmm.
It says, yeah, it says, like as a partridge, this Sirach, back in Sirach 11 and verse 30, it says, like as a partridge taken and kept in the cage, so is the heart of the proud. And like as a spy, watcheth he for thy fall. Yeah, so a lot of these people, they gonna, hey, you have people like, you have it all the time, man. You see it all the time. I can't think of the exact scripture, but basically Yahweh Shai said, I came to minister, not be ministered unto. You have people who come up and they start trying to teach the camp.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
You have that a lot, man.
You gotta watch for these things.
Yeah, because they feel a certain way. You know, what did the scripture say? There's two scriptures. One's in Jeremiah, where it talks about how the heart is basically very deceitful.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about your mind. Okay? It's very wicked. You know, I'm butchering it. Salaki. Don't have my scripts on me. And it also says in Isaiah 8:20 that if they don't basically come out of the book and the law and the testimony, that there's no light in them.
Yep.
You know? Because you got a lot of people that, you know, I feel this, or, you know, I think it should be done this way. I like it like this. It don't matter what you like, man. If it's not, if things are, you know, basically run by the scriptures, man, it's going off, man.
Okay.
You know?
Like he even here, I'm gonna read the second verse, verse 31. It says, "For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy of praise will lay blame upon thee." Because you got a lot of people just come to the camp and just do dumbass shit. They say they believe. Like you got the one guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but for all intents and purposes, yeah, I do believe he may be a man of the Lord. Alcohol gets the best of him, and he just comes to the camp and just does a bunch of dumbass shit that can not only get brothers fucked up,
Yep.
get himself messed up, man.
That's right.
And you gotta watch for these things, man, because not every brother's a brother, man.
Yeah, it says in Jeremiah, man, every brother will utterly supplant.
Yep.
You know?
Some of these people are in it for like glory, for monetary gains. They're not looking for salvation. They're in it really for, hey, I'm gonna get this Galatians real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Galatians, what was it, 2?
Yeah, well, Spy Out the Liberties.
Yeah, I think
That one's 2, I think 4, maybe 2 and 3.
Yeah, nothing.
And then
talks about the
if
bondage.
you can hit afterwards, I think it's what is it saying in Galatians where it says be like circumspect for the days are evil.
Kind of agree that one.
I think it's like in 6 or 5. I forget. But I know it's like 2 and 3. That one you're talking about, or maybe 2 and 4. Check 2 and 3.
It's 4. It's 4.
Okay, Con.
It's Galatians 2 and 4. It says, "In that because false brethren unawares brought in."
Yeah, you got false brethren that do come in unawares, man. All right, you think they're a man of the Lord? Hey, they may play the part, man, so to speak, for a long time, months, years. Hey, but they're really a demon, man. They're really a spy. They're working for Esau. They're working for Satan, man. This stuff happens.
Yeah.
You know.
False brethren, unawares brought in, who came in privily to spy out our liberty, which we have in Mashiach Yahweh Shai, that they might bring us into bondage. Because ultimately, they're in it for the wrong reasons, man. Ultimately, it's really to get the glory, man.
Yeah.
The glory that's gonna go to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
But for them doing that, that's one of the whole reasons why they kill Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, they're gonna. You got some of them that are like literal agents for Esau. They're gonna take your words, twist them, make you look like the bad guy. They're gonna try to say if you do, because we're in this flesh, we all fall. Just man falls 7 times. You might do something off, and they're gonna document that, whatever it may be.
Yep.
Try to pin that on you now. These people are wicked, man. And they're gonna do anything and everything to get you in trouble, so to speak, man. To try to slander your name. Try to make you look like the bad guy.
You call for the
I think it's like a late man. It's like I'm butchering it, but it says
days are evil.
Yeah, put days are evil. I think it should come up. It's like Galatians, like 5 or 6. I always figure it's like maybe like 6 and 5.
Oh, Ephesians 5 and 16.
Oh shit, it's Ephesians.
Yeah, it says Ephesians 5 and start at 15. It says, "See that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil."
Yeah, so start that from the top. Salakia, come on, break it down.
It says, see that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools.
That's the main thing. Walk circumspectly, not as fools. When you look up that word circumspect, it's like basically, watching everything around you, because circum goes into like a circle, so you got to constantly watch all over you. You got to have a 360 view, man. Basically, got to pay attention to every detail, man. All right, don't walk around, being naive, doing foolish things. Not pondering your steps. Hey, man, because the days are evil, man. You never know who's watching, who's recording, man, so to speak. Well, ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is recording, and the angels. But hey, what does it say, man?
Be as sheep in the midst of wolves, man. Don't be an easy fucking target, man.
Yeah.
Don't make brothers an easy fucking target. That's the other thing.
God, it says in the scripture, man, all things are lawful but not expedient. Certain things you can do, so to speak. But is it wise, man? Yeah. Is it gonna profit you?
Instead of the ministry not do basically, so the ministry isn't blamed.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure that that it's not just always about you either. Sometimes your actions can affect the entire ministry.
Yep.
Put the entire church in harm. It could financially put a dent in the church. It's so many different angles, man, you come at this with, but
yeah, man, you gotta really be circumspect with your actions and the things you do, man. Even like, especially of course on the line, but even more in the world, man, because you got to be I gotta find that precept. Where basically it talks about to those, not to those that went in and without, but hey, to those on the left and the right, man. You gotta have that good report.
Yeah.
Cause I mean they're gonna come with all their bullshit regardless. But even still, it's like we're not gonna fucking help. We're not gonna make it any easier for Esau just to roll up on us and do what he's gotta do. You know. But still, you gotta really
shit. Even like before they like really come in like that with that great persecution. Hey, you just don't want to do foolish things, man, because like going back to like just hey, not the camp could financially be in a jam now because of you. Our brothers are stressed out. Yep. Time is being wasted. Things like that, man.
It's all fun and games until somebody gets put to death.
Exactly, shit.
It says
all in all, man, hey, we gotta be really circumspect because, hey, the days are evil, man. People know us, man. Right? You may think that then no one knows you. You could just go to work and walk in, in your local downtown area, and no one knows you, man. People know you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, these people see these videos, whether you believe it or not. People are watching, man.
And then, believe it or not, it's a big fucking world. But I mean, like, if you're not you preaching in one fucking city, people are gonna fucking see you.
Yeah.
I may not say anything to you. You may not even see them, but just know people know you, man.
Yeah. Hey, for instance, I gotta bring up this example. I think were you there with? Point being, there was a few years back, a couple brothers and myself went out. I think you were there when we were up north, and those Italian jakes came up to us.
No, I think I was there.
Well, basically, myself and a couple other brothers, we went up north, whatever, hung out after camp. Randomly got stopped by 2 Italian jakes, and they talked to us about the truth for about 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes. And the reason why I'm bringing that out is, when we went out, we didn't think anybody was gonna talk to us. You know what I mean? You had 2, and it was a confusion of faces, man. They ended up talking to us and saying that they're watching the videos.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know who you're gonna bump into, man. Who's watching, whether they be a friend or a foe. Okay? So point being is you gotta be circumspect. All right? Hey, for the those who are listening and learning, you gotta be a proper example. And if for the foes, man, hey, like I said, man, you don't want to do anything stupid, man. Because like I said, we all have that moment where we slip up. You don't want to give them something to pin on you, man, so to speak, man. You know, because these people are just wicked, man. They'll do anything just to take you down, man. So just be wise out here. Is there any more to that?
No, that was it.
Do you got anything else?
Let me see. I might bring out this Judas.
No, Akim, it's just as we get closer to the end, we got to get more strict. We got to have more discipline. We got to be more focused, man, because we're getting closer to the end. Hey, times are getting rough out here, man. It's time to be more spiritual than carnal. Hey, walk ye in the spirit so you don't fulfill the deeds of the flesh, man.
No, I don't got anything really. You want to close it out, you can.
Yeah, So with that, we hope whoever is listening is edified off this video. Just be circumspect, Akim. With all those newcomers, man. Especially the newcomers. Just watch out, man, because you never know if they're a friend or a foe. You just try out their spirits. Test them. Watch their conduct. And see where they're at in the spirit. In due time, everything will be revealed, man, because it tells us in the book of Luke that all things shall come into light, man. Hey, can you get that real quick? I forget how. I think it just put all things shall come into light. Or all darkness shall come to light. Put that, all darkness shall come to light.
Okay.
Because everything's going to be exposed, man. One way or another. You're going It's either you're gonna be righteous or not, man. The Lord's gonna expose it. He's gonna let it be known. Whether you're gonna be on the right hand side or the left hand side. Did you find it?
Give me one second, I'm searching.
Fuck, man. Maybe I'm quoting it wrong.
No, it's definitely in the gospel. Let me see.
I know it's in Luke for sure, though. I know, like, it's definitely in Luke. I just don't know where it's at. And I don't know if I'm quoting it right.
Not that one. A little bit.
Oh, it should definitely be in the gospel, though. Let me see this real quick. Slovakia.
No, I think it's down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's like 12. Damn, man, it's not here.
Oh, no.
No, it's right there, 12 and 3, I think, right? No, it's not.
I think I know how to find it. Let's see.
Salakia can bear with us. We just want to get this last scripture. Because, you know, it's the truth, man. No matter what, you know, people try to do, whether they try to, you know, fake the funk, whatever it is, man, it's going to be exposed. Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is not going to allow an outsider to come into this truth, man. That's it. If you're a part of the elect, you're going to get gathered by this word, all right? And that's it. But if you're a part of, you know, if you're a 2/3, hey, you might play, you know, the role for a little bit that you're a man of the Lord. But at some point, the Lord's going to give you that spiritual boot, man. Something's going to happen where you're going to stumble and fall. You got it?
Yeah. It's Luke 8:17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Exactly. Hey, all things are going to be known, okay? So, you know, you just got to, you know, just deal with these newcomers and, you know, and just, you know, obviously be brotherly, but just, you know, be aware too, you know. Don't be a fool out here. And with that, you know, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom.
Shalom.